DubCnn TV.
What's up with it, y'all? It's your boy, Neighborhood Nip Hussle. Lost some ad all money in. We out here in LA with it. DubCnn magazine /online.com and all that. Chilling. Nip Hussle. All actions granted. What's that? It wasn't just one thing I think that made that possible for us to be successful without, like you said, a major cosign. But I feel like just having a good team. Like my brother always been on deck, Black Sam, my team, Fast out of all money in, my label, you know what I mean, they press a hard line for me. So basically by having a vision and a team together, you know.
So you had a lot of your own people.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, we ain't really hesitate to take action. We wasn't really waiting on a Dr. Dre record or a Snoop Dogg cosign and nothing like that. We just got to work.
So how would the day look like if you were doing your mistakes and you were on the grind?
Man, I'd probably wake up, go to the hood, get a sack of weed or something, and then go sit in my studio all day. And I wouldn't leave. I'd cut my phone off, and I'd just sit there and work. You know what I mean? And just zone out for months and months and months, years, you know what I'm saying, consistently. Yeah. And I wouldn't come out till the sun went down. I might go, you know, hang out with a female or something for a little bit, go in the house and start, you know, start the process of Stevie Lobel. Yeah, Stevie Lobel. That's my manager. But I met Steve Lobel through one of my homeboys and also his partner in my management, Big U. So basically what happened, Big U came home from the penitentiary. He had did 13 years. And my movement was already in progress as far as, you know, mixtapes, being in the streets, doing shows and all that, and just developing the buzz in LA. And Big U came home, introduced me to Steve. Steve was a 20-year vet in the industry. So Steve had all the relationships with the A&Rs and the DJs and the labels and the artists. Exactly. So when I pressed play on my music, for him, he started believing in it, and he just opened up his whole Rolodex to me. You know what I mean?
So why do you think people love your music so much and your persona?
I think people just love what's real. I think people, like, you know, we live in a world where everything is a product, so everybody trying to sell you something. So when something come across as just honest and sincere, whether it's gang banging or just conscious or just street related or not, whether if it's just sincere, I think people attach to that, connect to that. And I feel like, you know, with us, we never really, it wasn't really no marketing or no campaign or no gimmick behind it. It was more or less just, you know, yeah, just us showing up being us.
There were some rumors that Snoop were dropping a mixtape soon after his life.
Yeah.
What happened to that mixtape? Was it coming out?
I mean, you know, Snoop just dropped his project, you know what I mean? So that was one of the reasons we kind of like had to pause and record, because he was working on his album and I'm working on my debut project at the same time. So it just like scheduled, but we still on for that. You know what I mean? We're going, yeah, for sure.
Tell us, when you write a song or when you go into the studio, what's your like motivation? What's the thing that is keeping you?
I think now like that I'm in this position every day. I try to stay in a creative mindset because I know I gotta record every day. So when I get to the studio, I just kind of like I listen to the beat first and I just unload what I've been thinking for the past couple days. You know what I mean? I try to consistently think so that way I always have material. I never try to get like caught up in the moment and feel like I'm just enjoying it because, you know what I mean, I feel like you're gonna run out of content. So just to stay creative, I just constantly, I go to the studio every day and I'm making my lifestyle to just consistently take my experiences and try to put it in song format.
When is the movie Rosario and when it's coming out?
I'm not sure as far as the release and all that. I know that it's done in that
What's the name of it?
The name of the movie is called The Wrath of Cain, and it's starring myself, it's starring Ving Rhames, and it's starring Gilly the Kid. And like we shot the film in 10 days. I had the leading role. At the same time of shooting the film, I was finishing up my mixtape, Bullets Ain't Got No Name, Volume 3. So it was A1, like I just kind of got thrown into it. Like I got a call from Ving. The next day I met with him. The next day I was basically cast as the lead character. And then like a week after that we started filming. So it was real to get that opportunity without no acting experience.
I mean, is it something we can expect from you in the future?
Yeah. It takes such dedication as far as your time that I'm gonna focus on music first. But I will definitely look into other roles, and you know, if I see something that I feel makes sense or that I'm attached or attracted to, I'm gonna fuck with it.
Okay.
You know? I mean, we originally had named the 2nd of December this year. We was trying to put it out in, at the end of 09, but for a lot of reasons, like, you know, I did a big tour with Gang. We did 50 cities. I've been getting booked a lot lately, so I've been having to do a lot of shows. I've been doing a gang of features, so we had to push the project back. We didn't have to, but I feel like we'll get the best out of it if we just continue to record and take advantage of some of the new relationships we got as far as like other producers and artists that can make the project bigger. So as of right now, we ain't set a date just yet. I got a ton of music, you know what I'm saying? And creatively, where we need to be with it. I'm just trying to make sure that, number one, it live up to the expectations, because it's a hell of an expectation for it. And number two, I just want it to be everything we need on the business scene. As far as the singles got to be right, it got to do what it has to do. As far as selling units, you know what I mean, to make sense for the business. So we just trying to, you know, consider both interests. Exactly. But it's coming though, soon. I'm gonna start leaking more records off other songs, so, you know, top of the year. Yeah, like a bell you ring, low bell. Yeah, Maniac Low Bell. You already know.
And he used to manage Vampires, and he managed Sean Kingston.
Yeah, no, he don't manage Sean Kingston. He was his road manager. Yeah, and they was partners on the label that Sean Kingston got. Yeah.
Those artists, are they gonna appear on your album?
I done records with Bone Thugs. We ain't cut nothing for the album just yet, but we got a lot of records together. And I got a record featuring Sean Kingston. That's gonna be one of the singles, yeah. And it's called That's Why I Got Hustle. So, you know, me and Sean, we did like 5 or 6 records together. We've been working together since, you know, he first got his deal, before he blew up crazy like he did. So it was crazy watching Sean, you know, go from a new artist that got signed to having one of the biggest records of that year, and just going on tour and being so successful. Yeah.
Who else you gotta see on your album?
As of right now, we got we're working on getting Trey songs on the album. We got Sean Kingston, yeah, that's my homeboy. We got J.R. Rodham on production. We got Mr. Lee, Scott Storch, playing skills, did some shit for us. I ain't got too many rappers. I got Gang and Snoop. And other than that, I got the group that I'm a part of, the Slaughter Boys. And everything else probably gonna be like R&B features, songwriters and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You like the mixtapes? Yeah, the album gonna shit on all the mixtapes for sure. So you gonna like the album too.
QD3, you know he's half Swedish, like us.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Nah, QD3, that's my homeboy. He did a record on my project too.
Yeah, we heard about that, and his song he did for you. I mean, you produced one.
Yeah.
Was that the song that gave you record label? I mean,
that was one of the ones that actually got me signed to Epic.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be featured on the album. I did the record like 3 years ago, and I still never released it. But it's one of my favorite records. I feel it's one of my most important.
What's the name of it?
It's called I Don't Give a Fuck. The title is a little explicit, but it's a meaning to it if you listen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shout out to QD3 too. That's my homeboy. He got a documentary with Lil Wayne. That's crazy right now. Yeah.
But you told us you just appeared on Snoop's new CD.
Yeah, man. You know, Madison Wonderland. I had to go buy it to support the big homie.
Yeah.
You know, I'm on number 9, upside down. I don't know if y'all can zoom in and see it.
Check it out.
Yeah, but everybody make sure y'all go in and get that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Feel me?
So tell us, how did it happen that you did the song with him?
That happened. I mean, really what happened, I got a phone call from my homeboy, Terrence Martin.
Yeah.
Terrence is a producer that produced for Snoop a lot.
Okay.
And he did a Gang of Snoop's album, so he called me up like, I got a record I need you on.
Yeah.
You know, I hop right in the car and pull up.
Oh, okay.
And it was the record that's on the album. And they had the hook done. As soon as I heard it, I started writing my verse. 10 minutes later, hopped in, laid it down. It was just one of them records that as soon as you hear it, it comes to you. You ain't really got to think about it.
To it later.
Yeah, you gonna like it.
How is the response? Have you heard anything? What do you think about it?
If you go on Twitter
Yeah.
and type the name of that record, it been rave reviews. Everybody love it. I mean, niggas love the whole Snoop project, but specifically they like that record a lot. I just want to say, appreciate y'all supporting the whole movement since day one. You already know I'm at it, man. It's all money in, no money out. Watch out for the project. South Central State of Mind coming soon. Watch out for the Slaughter Boys. That shit coming soon. Kid Cali, Young Bro, the whole movement. You know, shout out to my team, the whole All Money In team. Black Sam, Fast. You already know my nigga 8 AM. Getting it in. 100. Free my nigga J Stone. Appreciate you, Blue.